The King's Guard is known for their discipline, their duty, and their unwavering commitment to royal tradition. Yet every day, some tourists push the limits, stepping inside restricted areas, grabbing the horses' reins, and even disrespecting the guards. Today, we witness shocking moments when the King's Guard had to take action. The guards have a job to do. These tourists stood directly in their path, forcing the King's Guard to make way. One of the biggest rules: never touch the horse's reins. This tourist ignored protocol, and the King's Guard wasted no time in responding.
Get off the rein!
Same mistake, same reaction. Why do some people think they can do whatever they want around these working military horses?
Get off the rein!
A classic mistake. These tourists overstepped their boundaries. Forcing the King's Guard to shout them out of the restricted zone. How hard is it to stay behind the white line? The guard had to repeat the same command, over and over. Even the police had to step in. These tourists wouldn't move, forcing officers to raise their voices to clear the way.
Where's this side?
The King's Guard is not there for selfies or physical interaction. This tourist had to be reminded, hands off. Why visit if you're not going to respect the tradition? This tourist's behavior was beyond unacceptable. They thought it was funny until the King's Guard reminded them that their duty is not a joke. Seriously? This woman gave a rude gesture to the royal horse. Disrespectful or just plain weird?
What a mister.
The King's Guard doesn't ask twice. These tourists had to learn the hard way. Boundaries exist for a reason. The horse guards are not a playground. This tourist's disrespectful pose was completely inappropriate. The guard had enough. After multiple warnings, these tourists were finally called out for their ignorance. Some people never learn. This guard had to enforce discipline yet again to remove a clueless tourist. a simple rule: stay behind the white line. Yet this tourist ignored it and had to be called out immediately. These horses are not for petting. This royal horse made it very clear it did not want to be touched. Touching the king's guard horse is completely unacceptable. Well done to the guard for handling the situation firmly. This is not a theme park. Show some respect for one of Britain's oldest traditions. Unbelievable. This tourist thought they could get away with touching the horse, but that's never allowed. It's simple. Stay out of the restricted box. Yet some tourists just don't listen. The white box is off limits. This guard had to step in and ensure safety was maintained. Unbelievable. A mother deliberately put her child in danger twice just for a picture.
Look at the food it's doing there.
No warnings were enough for these tourists. The guards had to act fast. Refusing to listen, this guard made sure the disrespectful tourist learned his lesson.
Good riding. Good rider. TikTok. Man, this year is Gandwara. You know mine. You couldn't get a public dancing.
A shocking moment. This child was put in harm's way. Parents, always keep a safe distance. There's no room for rule breakers here. This guard didn't hesitate to enforce discipline. Another day, another tourist ignoring the rules. The King's Guard had to take immediate action. After multiple warnings, this tourist was finally removed. Respect the guards or leave. It doesn't matter where you're from. Rules are rules. This tourist had to be reminded to respect the boundaries. How many times do the guards have to repeat themselves? Tourists ignored the boundaries and were warned to step back.